2.0.
I saw that. Okay, nothing again. Let me see. I don't think we're gonna get anything.
No?
Nothing.
Trish, are you Irish?
Who, me?
Yeah.
My picture's right there.
Sulani, closest thing.
Because your accent.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. Yeah, I actually went to an Irish school. Yeah, I was taught by Irish nuns. I'm surprised that you could catch that.
No, it's definitely there. That's why I asked where you was from. So we got Sulani. We got it's a surname in the Indian, and then it's also some African cultures as well. They refer to a person of high spiritual social status as a Sulani. That's why I think I was hearing the name from. I thought it had African connotations. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I pulled up. Solani, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. They got another language called Nubian, and even in its origin, it has Nubian within the root word, but it's not really a word as well. Kind of like the tribe that they got for the Moorish tribe. Yes, man. With the Washita, the Mongdai, like this is not even a word. Like it's not a language. They can't tell you what that language is. Yeah, it gets real bad. Ultimately, I just try to expose them. I just try to get them to see, like, listen, you don't have any true culture to this. You're getting this shit off of Dan Calloway, Earth Speech, Rod Hayes, all these people that's on YouTube and TikTok and is pushing this shit, just perpetuating the ideology, this origin, in the origins they don't even know. For the most part, this shit come from Noble Drew Ali, then later Fard Muhammad, Wali Fard, Elijah, and everybody just pushing this crazy shit. You know the story about Yaqub, Catrice?
No, what's that one about?
Oh man, I don't really want to. Does anyone know the story about Yaqub, the big head scientist? They want to tell her. I don't want to just hog the mic.
I heard about it. I've heard about it from other people. I think it's hilarious though.
Right,
so whenever I hear that,
let me tell it real quick. And so its origins are in this dude named Wali Fard or Fard Muhammad. Go look at a picture of him actually, because the dude has zero melanin, right? So I looked up some shit that said he actually has Turkish origins, right? He was only over here 4 years. Besides that, his documents go blank, right? So I'm looking at this shit like a psyop off the rip. But anyways, Wali Fard and Elijah Muhammad, these are the progenitors of the Nation of Islam, right? So they got this creation story for white people, and they got this story about big head scientists being inside the earth. The story goes, it's like 4 different races of aliens inside the earth. Right, they have some beef with a different race, so they had to do something where, like, one of the other races had to give his daughters to the king, and when they bred, they made this big head scientist that everybody was making fun of because his head was so big. So he ended up banishing off to the earth with his uncle after some adulterous act with his mom and stuff, and then he made white people on the island of Patmos 6,000 years ago. Genetically, he genetically modified them. He reduced them, I guess, from a form of albinism, and kept on merging them with black people until they ultimately became white, right? And anyone who came out like dark skinned or melanated, they put a pin in their head and threw them off in the water. So this is the origin story for anyone who is under Nation of Islam. This is not really a Moorish story. I don't know if they really subscribe to it, but anyone in Nation of Islam, this Nubian shit, they subscribe to this big head scientist creation story for a whole demographic of people.
Wow, lots of Africans that are.
Let me ask you.
Dr. York.
Yeah, Dr. Malachi York. Yeah, he's in the dude 35 years at Florence. The most protected prison, federal prison, and it's for something to do with kids, and that's a common theme as well that you find in this narrative. You find that over and over and over. So I don't know if it has something to do with like narcissism or some kind of mental disorder. As we can see when we have them up here, like they get crazier. Like that lady, at least she was trying to be like calm and well spoken, but they really just show they naked ass.
Wow.